Hey Taurus, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of October general reading here. I want to share my meditation with you quickly. I saw what are those called? Like the slot machines, right? Ding, 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 ding. I saw the Wheel of Fortune. I saw the chariot, the chariot key, chariot coming in. I felt like there was a very fast pace. I feel like I saw like drag racing with the cars or whatever. Very fast pace, movement forward. And then I heard the song, God, I'm not positive about the name of it, but it's like When the Ugly Lights Come On by Miranda Lambert. And I saw, the Taurus is the collective, like after all of this energy and happening and then being the only one left at the bar. Let's see what comes up. Which you mean a lot of different things. Let's see what comes up for my Taurus. It's the animal energy for first half of October, please. Please and thank you. And the ugly lights, come on. Soke. Listen, you've never gotten this before and I'm obsessed. Let's talk. Taurus, you got the Scorpion here. I know a lot about this. Okay? I'm a Scorpio moon. Okay? Which means I have a little scorpion that lives in my heart chakra. Okay? And I have to feed it or it gets upset. Listen, Scorpion energy is very emotional, obviously. It's funny, Scorpio, affiliated with the Scorpio, which is a water sign, but, this is the alchemical symbol for Thaya. But yes, the Scorpion rears its ugly head when it either doesn't have enough time alone, energetically speaking, right? When it doesn't have enough time alone to kind of filter through and settle in with a lot of external stimuli or emotional thoughts. But the Scorpion right here, do you see how, these are all depicting the lower chakras here, right? From the root all the way up. The lower chakras are everything beneath the heart chakra, right? So this is very much rooted in primal instinct, right? It's a very primal energy here with the Scorpion here. I keep hearing that song, When the Ugly Lights Go On. Could be some shadow work coming up here, or you could be seeing things from a different, that makes a lot of sense. A few things here. Sometimes when things are moving really fast, I almost said fastly. Sometimes when things are moving very quickly and we don't have time to process events as we go, it can all kind of build up in a backlog and start dealing with us. I just want to say that. When we don't maintain kind of a steady enough pace, right? I'm feeling the call to talk about celebrities. They really are like workhorses and they have a team of people around them who, how much the celebrity works directly affects how much these people make money-wise. So you're like, keep on going. You don't need a break. You don't want to say no to this gig. And it's like, hello. And I'm seeing, this, I'm not saying this is the way for all celebrities, obviously, but, a lot of these times these celebrities end up canceling things last minute due to exhaustion, right? And they say that exhaustion is like a cover word or code for I'm in rehab or something, but I think there's something to that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, pace yourself, take your time. And the ugly lights go on. A bar looks really different, right, in the light of day than it does at peak hours, at midnight, especially once you've had a few. And you might be seeing something or becoming aware of something that alters how you see something or aspects of yourself that are asking you to deal with them, okay? But let's see what comes up. What's going on for my Taurus? Taurus is my bowls. Breathe in, breathe out. There's always a side B to a track, okay? It can't always be side A all of the time, okay? I feel like that's gonna resonate for somebody. Three of Wands, darling. I love this so much. This is really positive, Wands rule the realm of desire, artistry, forward movement. This Three of Wands, this has come up a lot today, actually. Y'all are near the end of these readings here, and this has come up a lot. The Two of Wands is about creating that blueprint about where you want to go. Three is actually setting out on that journey, which, no shade, I absolutely love this deck. I don't feel like this is very accurately depicted here with how I feel about it. It is in some ways, but not, because dude is looking at a watch here. Like, when are my ships coming in? When the ships are coming in, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm drawn to in this, you know, is, again, remember when I said I saw the chariot and there's a lot of like of action and movement and, you know, saw 3 ships come sailing in, all of this good stuff. You know, these red ribbons here too, I am, you know, because the Scorpion is so much about emotion and passion and heat and, you know, what is that called? The divine pain of it all, where it hurts so good type deal. I do feel like, you know, let's just be really honest about it. Like, what activates, for the most part, generally speaking, what activates our emotions the most? People we love, right? People we love. So we could be dealing with a relationship, partnership, or aspect here, right? Let's see what's going on. We can love our careers and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, okay, 7 of Swords. I love how this is lining up, because remember when I said when the ugly lights come on? This is called the thief in the middle of the daytime key, right? Thief in the middle of the daytime. This is also our self-sabotage key. This is also someone getting away with murder, like all of this stuff, right? I feel like you're going to be seeing things differently. Do you see the hearts on these flags here? And I do feel like there's love somehow in this vicinity. I do feel like you're going to come into a time or have a moment. This could be a moment, okay, that we're talking about. Remember, time is, you know, not real and a human construct and all of that. But I do feel like there's something here because the sun coming up in the back here, right? I feel like these people are about to wake up out of their tents. It's like the first dawn of the morning, right? Gonna wake up out of their tents and find that all their swords and apples are stolen. Right? I feel like you're about to see something, either an aspect of yourself or someone else or a situation that you didn't see before. I think you might be tempted to think the worst or feel the worst, but I almost want to say, like, breathe. Let's look at this like an air sign. Let's look at it from an aerial perspective and see the bigger picture as opposed to from a place of emotionality, okay? So what else is going on here? Self-sabotage as well. I mean, that could be what it is for you as well. You know what I mean? Self-sabotage stems from feelings of not being worthy, right? 5 of Pentacles, feeling separate from what it is you desire. You know, this is feeling apart, feeling like, oh, I want to be there, but I'm here. You know, there's something, and you know, they're drawing my attention to the frog. The frog for me represents a detoxification and a purification process. You know, this is, you're repping your earth sign self here, and you're being repped by the 5 of Pentacles. 5 is a number of great change, you realize. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I do feel like there is an energy here having to do with the past, or can I rewind? Can I just go back a little bit, right? I keep getting this feeling like you're missing something, or you feel like you missed something, or there's something you feel like you should have seen before, or that you missed and you want to go back and take another look or another stab at it. Wanting to redo. Can I get a redo? Oh, if I could redo that moment all over again, this is, I split the deck and I got the Chariot. Saw that in your meditation. Some of you could have a Cancer in your atmosphere. I mean, the Cancer is rep by the Chariot. There's something here about wanting to rewind or feeling a little disillusioned, like, oh my God, the ugly lights came on and things look different in the light of day. Let's get a clarifier for 3 wands. 4 of Cups. Okay, y'all. 4 of Cups is feeling pretty discontent with your lot. It's these offers from the universe coming in. You're like, no, not that one, not that one. There is a reluctance to move forward here. There's a reluctance to move forward here. It's almost as if you don't want to leave because not everyone has boarded your ship. Okay? I'm hearing the Celine Dion song, let the rain come down and wash away my tears, something, something fears, new day has come. Please trust that anything that's removed from your atmosphere, your energy, or anything that you're being awakened to, it's all divinely, you know, all divinely composed, okay? This little boy, is so busy being discontent with his lot and wishing that he could go back in the past, he doesn't even see this super fabulous, sexy mermaid lady right here like, hey, turn over here, tell me all of your problems, and I'll sing you, to sleep. Well, that sounds a little morbid because she could be a siren, but you know where I'm going with it. See what I'm saying? There's something to that. And again with the water, you could absolutely be dealing with the water sign, okay? Scorpio even. I have to say, I do feel like for some of you, this is about a specific person or group of people. I feel like for others of you, this is about you and feeling like I'm not where I thought I'd be, or I made a misstep, or I missed something about that. But I feel like the larger group of you, it's about somebody or something that's got you feeling discontent and like you missed something, like there's something you didn't see. And then I got the Magician here to clarify the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords, remember, this is that thief in the middle of the daytime, and the Magician comes in and knows that he has all the tools at his disposal to create the life which he wants. This is feeling empowered and in your power to affect change, right? And to manifest the life that you want, right? Okay, and I say this with love, my darlings. Because you see these red roses here, it really feels romantic, or that it's got the heart involved in some way. And then the apples are showing me like Adam and Eve, that's all that stuff. The Magician, when he experiences loss of any kind, he understands that he attracted that as a lesson so it could be cleared from his path so that he could move forward ahead with a clear road, right? To the life that is actually in his highest and best good, right? He does not wallow, he does not bemoan, he does not wish to go back to the past. He wouldn't change a thing. And I feel like there's something in that for you, okay? Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you have a bit of whiplash. Sometimes when there's a lot of stimuli, there's a lot going on, and it's like we're manifesting or we're working towards it. There's a lot of stimuli going on, and then suddenly it grounds to a halt or it slows down suddenly. It gives you a bit of like whiplash, and that could be part of what we're looking at here too. Now here, I'm obsessed. It's the icing on the cake, darlings, because we got the Fool to clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Fool is all about a fresh start. Now, why I'm even more obsessed with this than I normally would be is because I kept getting this feeling of wanting to rewind or wanting a do-over, or wanting to go back to something, a way of being, a way of thinking, looking at how things used to be, maybe before you had someone in your life, or something about the past. The Fool is all about the future. It's all about that leap of faith and being daring and then being rewarded for that risk. This is complete and utter faith in the universe. Jumping off and knowing that there's going to be a comfy sort of mattress waiting for you. That's what this is. Remember when I said the frog is about purification and releasing those toxins and anything that's keeping you from what you desire? And then you have the Fool. You are absolutely being oh, that makes sense. Let's talk about Scorpios for just a second. Scorpios have, okay, well, let me just put it to you this way. Aquarians tend to be very obsessed with the future. What is yet to happen? I like to see things before they happen. I like to know what's coming. Scorpios, not everybody, but a lot of them, have an obsession or I don't want to say obsession, but a very strong link to the past. Okay? A lot of water signs do, no shade, but they really can get linked into the past. They bring up the past a lot. They think about the past a lot. And as a result, they find it really difficult to move forward because they're carrying all this luggage with them of the past. I got hurt before, I'm going to hang on to that. It's almost as if they keep it with them at all times as a sort of protective measure to remind them on a daily basis of when they were hurt before to avoid being hurt again. What they don't understand, and I'm talking about a Scorpio out of alignment, by the way, okay? It's not all Scorpios. What they don't understand is by keeping that energy with and around them, they're only going to manifest more of the same. So it's this perpetuating cycle. I'm always getting hurt, but I keep keeping myself in that loop. There's something about this for you, and I feel like your advice is to feel the hell out of your feelings. Let it in to let it out. Release any expectations or any ties to the past. I feel like you saw things a certain way, you saw them going a certain way, and then it just kind of switched up on you, in a way. And I'm just hearing that just please go with the flow of this. I feel like you guys were doing, I don't really remember the readings after I do them, but I'm wanting to say that you guys have been doing pretty good here. And we all have our days, we all have our times where we have to learn these lessons and we're rerouted and all of this good stuff. And you have the ability here to reroute. The two major arcanas that you have are the Magician and the Fool, 0 and 1. Which is an invitation to start anew, start fresh, right? But I do feel like you're like waiting for someone, waiting for something, waiting for clarity around something, waiting to heal, and you're just being encouraged to like, please cut this time in half with this. Feel the hell out of your feelings. Do not prolong this process, whether it's grieving or feeling a bit like a whiplash from everything going on, then suddenly it goes away. Like I'm also getting like the example of someone who's super famous and then they're not famous anymore. Just as an example, it's that extreme change in energy. You're seeing something really differently, right? I'm gonna get a goddess for you, but you got this, my lovely bulls. But there is something about the past coming in here. You could have people from the past popping up in your mind. You could be dreaming of past people. You could be dreaming of a past version of yourself. A lot of different things, okay? Okay, I'm really glad this came up, actually. So I'm not going to take this literally. If it is literally, great, but I'm going to tell you what this is for me. So we got Damara guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. You can take this literally if it applies to you literally. For me, this is linking directly up with the Scorpion. Remember when I said shadow work? I think we can add inner child work to that as well. Inner child. Remember when I said you could be thinking about a past aspect of yourself or how things used to be, a younger version of yourself, or a time when things weren't so complicated, or how you were before you met someone, or how you were before you took this job, this road, got your heart broken, which is also the Fool, loving like you've never known hurt before, right? Really feel like this children aspect here, first of all, spending time with children, right? Is a beautiful healing balm and agent. I absolutely recommend that, right? Because they do hold within them this energy of like loving like they've never known hurt before. You know, they're not self-conscious in that way. They're just like really open and beautiful, and they haven't been earthside as long as we have. So they're very open and able to communicate that kind of energy, the celestial energy that comes through to them, right? It's like from the mouth of babes. You could have children around you that really say something profound that's been on your heart, and it just comes out of them, and you're like, oh my God, from the mouth of babes indeed. And the other aspect of this is really, this is another way of saying, please. Remember when I said that as a Scorpio moon, I have this little scorpion that lives inside my heart chakra, my chest? I mean that. It's not an actual scorpion, but I can feel it sometimes. And if I do not sit and feel the hell out of my feelings and do some maintenance around my feelings, I think this is more for me as like an air sign, but you may be able to relate to it, especially if you have air in your chart, a lot of air in your chart. What you don't deal with will deal with you. And I'll start to just really see it manifest in a lot of other ways. It's kind of like a vacuum that is clogged. Something like that, or like a clogged sink. You know what I mean? So feel what you gotta feel right now. Let it move you outside of the past. Let it set you up nicely for the future, okay? I feel like things have been going well, and then something has shifted here. I feel like this is transient. I don't feel like it's gonna last for a million years. So let it in to let it out, okay? This too shall pass. And at the end of the day, you're being encouraged to move forward in divine faith, okay? I love it for you, Taurus. With that being said, I still hope that this was of help to you. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I would love that. I am doing personal readings again. I don't know for how much longer, because they're filling up and holidays are fast approaching, and I'm about to take a big chill pill and be in a bear in a cave. But all of that info is in the box below, the description box. And with that being said, just thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.